Hello everybody, my name is Olga. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, so I can introduce myself. Again, my name is Ola. Originally I'm from Kazakhstan, was born there, and for the last 2 years we've been living here in the USA in North Carolina. So we are new immigrants. Legal immigrants, sorry for being not like everybody else. And what happened this year, so for the last 2 years we've been renting an apartment, and in December we applied for the mortgage, got approval, and bought a house. So in this video, I'm gonna share what our house looks like and what it looked like when we just bought it, when we had first room tour around with our first, what do we call it? What it looks like now. We are in the process of a little bit like not reconstruction, I would say renovation. And yeah, we are trying to remodel it a little bit so it would be more comfortable for us, and actually it needs some renovation and refurbishment. Okay, so come on in and let's walk around. Our first meeting with our house happened in December, the whole life ago, and it was rainy day. Occasionally winter has never been there. I mean, the last 2 years as we have lived here in North Carolina, we never seen any snow. I mean, we saw something last year, but I do not consider it to be snow. 20 minutes of snowing is not snow. Okay, so what we look at when we just first time approach a house, we look at the basement. If there are any mismatches, if there are any cracks at the basement, maybe near the windows where the back wall can just try to go away from the door because of the difference in the geological position, right? Because a lot of houses are built on hills, up hills, and they are not on the even ground, and that might cause their problems when the wall will try to get separated from the whole house. And yeah, again, that's understandable, that's in an old house, but still, if you see these troubles, you don't want to meet with them personally. So we checked that house, all we saw was quite satisfying to us, so we just entered it. The first meeting was with an agent, and we didn't end up with this agent. We talked about the conditions, and it turned out to be too expensive. So there are two ways how you can communicate with an agent in the US. It can be purchaser agent, it can be a seller's agent, and a dual agent. So in this situation, when we just entered the house, we met with a purchaser agent. So with her contract, we were supposed to pay her about $7,000 plus something. It was kind of strange, and we decided to continue our search. Yeah, that's where I'm looking. As soon as I enter the kitchen, I always look under the sink, and I pay attention to the cabinets. Again, not up hanging cabinets, but those which are down below you, because that's those which usually connect with the water. Yeah. And yeah, the nice green door. It's our main entrance, which we never use actually. Oh, we just changed the lockers. Now we can use it, because before we just got the keys, and the keys never matched any of the lockers. We have a bunch of keys which do not match anything, only garage door, but we also had to change the garage door locker. So that's our second room, right? It was the second. There was one little room after the kitchen, and that's the big room. It looks black to me. So the first thing which surprised us a lot, it's the color of the walls. Like, why do people color them in black? Okay, that's kind of new type of designer, which I don't understand. We changed the color. Like in a second, I'm gonna show you what it looks like now, and it's absolutely different. Just get prepared, because you're gonna be really surprised, shocked, and a little bit disconnected from your regular vision. So what we started with is painting the ceilings, because they needed some refreshments. So in some rooms they were okay, in some rooms the ceiling was already kind of outdated. So we bought the sprayer machine. We never used it, so Sasha had some troubles learning how to get it connected, how to do all the things, because before we used brushes and the other thing which I don't know what you call in English. And actually I've never painted walls, because in all post-Soviet Union countries it's more common to use wallpapers. And it's kind of traditional, and they come in varieties, colors, designs and everything, and painting them, my sister had experience of painting them, and she shared that it was heck of a trouble. So we are coming to the corridor, the big hallway, long, it's 5-meter length. So okay, that's the room, and in another moment I'm gonna share you what kind of wallpapers I'm buying for them. I actually have already them delivered, so maybe next video is gonna be about how we put them on the wall. So yeah, that's the color. See, that's how a little bit change of the color really changed the whole feeling in this room. Now it's light. It's really light. It even feels bigger. And yeah, the windows were open because Sasha painted, and yeah, he started painting while we were still living in our apartment. The last 2 weeks in an apartment he painted, so he was just coming here and there in between his job, and now the room is this green color. To my mind looks fine, looks nice. We used to have similar wallpapers colors, so it's okay. Yeah, and this wall is to be done in the future. Okay, so I like it. We also checked the windows, and the floors. So he polished the floors because they're all hardwood, probably even original, I don't remember. Yeah, most probably yes. So the house was built in 1960s, 62 probably, don't remember exactly. And the floors were quite fine. He just polished them. In some places it was already worn off a little bit more, but still in a good condition. So after using all this equipment which we have now in our possession, that's our little toys, and yeah, this is future furniture which we had bought, but now we need to put it somewhere else where it's supposed to be. There is one more room where we haven't started doing anything yet, and this room is also not even under planning, because we really don't know. I don't know what's gonna be in this room. It's just, yeah, we can rent it if you have stuff to save in a warming conditioner. Surroundings, it's free for renting. All right, and then we are going to the hallway, and it gets you connected to other rooms, bathrooms, and maintenance or technical room. So that's our kids' room. They spent several weeks together in one room, and now they are finally, first time in their life, have separate bedrooms. I never had separate bedroom with my sister, actually. We always lived in one room. So that's the new reality. Okay, let's go further. So as you have definitely noticed, this room is partially green, but there is still one black wall for some reason. It's black because we haven't painted it yet, because we are not going to, because I ordered some wallpapers. I initially just wanted normal wallpapers, but the normal, in my understanding, do not exist here. So they mostly sell peel-off, stick and peel-off wallpapers. They are like 3 times as expensive as normal, and the variety of them didn't satisfy my requests. Okay, so I found this, what do they call, mural wallpapers. I'm not actually sure if they're stick or just regular. I ordered one on Temu, the other on on where? On AliExpress. I found one for the hallway in Amazon that probably will be peel. I don't remember. One of them will be peel. So for some of them we'll have to buy the glue. I'm still trying to understand how they packed it. That's probably China mainland. Yeah, that's probably for this. That's gonna be nice. Oh, there is a lot of hydro isolation materials. We're gonna use some isolation for the floor because floor is not warmed up, not isolated, so there is nothing from the bottom. I don't know how the people live, but it's really cold floor. We all have to wear slippers, and it's cold. It's not nice. I mean, we are wasting a lot of resources on just warming the rooms because the floor is cold. Doesn't feel like home when the floor is cold. So Sasha plans to put isolation and warming from the bottom of the house in the summer. Opa! Yay! Hi! Okay. They packed it nicely. That's a big roll. There will be lines of it. Interesting. It doesn't feel like wallpaper at all. It doesn't feel like paper. It's not paper. It's synthetic material. Yeah, the printing will look probably okay. That's why they said that they need heavy glue. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we'll see. So in the next episode you can sign up and see how we're gonna put it on the walls. Okay, and now let's go look at other rooms. I also have my Russian speaking YouTube channel, and my Russian audience has already complained on my inconsistency in speech and the lack of planning in my pre-planning and the room tour showing. So really, while walking around this house, we actually have been lost, and we're still lost probably because it's a little bit complicated to understand the planning of this house. It's I don't know, to me it seems like a maze for a little bit. And yeah, by the way, this fireplace is not actual fire, it's gas. It used to be a normal fire, but now it's a gas. We haven't tried it yet. We didn't see instructions how to switch it on. I haven't googled it. I've never been familiar, never used the fireplace, neither regular, either regular nor the gas one. So there is theoretically a button. I checked it. There is a button. There is a gas switch right there inside, but we haven't tried it yet. It's like the room is not nicely decorated yet, and we are still too busy with other things to organize. So, all right, I like this soccer place. Hold on, soccer is the game. Sockets, electrical sockets. But we have changed them. Sasha didn't like them. I don't know if it's a real original design, that they're half white, half blackish, or whatever. They're made in the USA. They're ceramics, but I don't know, they look weird. I like them. But okay, this thing is our central heating cooling system. We found the maintenance room, or technical room, and it's been installed in 2012 according to the sticker, right? We found some papers. The people paid to some maintenance company every year. As I understand, that it's like, I don't really know, maintenance fee, or what you pay to the regular company to keep your equipment upgraded in good condition, whatever. All right, so we just checked whichever house we were looking at. We checked the equipment, how old it was, and Well, that's the thing which you really need to pay attention to, because that's something that it will be the first thing to replace. And we are coming to our first bathroom. The price of the house was actually initially about $322,000, but we checked the history of the sales, and it was on sale since last summer. Somebody started the purchase process, but then they stopped it. They rejected the offer, or they called back the offer, because if you look properly, I couldn't turn my camera heads down to the floor, but you will see that it's damaged. So we'll have to completely replace this bathroom. We are not using it because the floor is already damaged due to water, and we'll have to take everything out and just replace the floor because it's already in bad conditions. So that's probably why the previous buyer didn't buy it, because probably the bank rejected the mortgage. Okay, and now we are coming to the bedroom, one of children's bedrooms. It's purplish, sweet color. I always feel fascinated with this size of windows. That's how it changed now. It's the same green, because Sasha decided that all rooms must be the same color. I said my no in this story, but they're all still green. We're going to check the colors today, and maybe we'll get other rooms in different colors. But for now, we have 3 rooms of the same color, and the hallway also. Maybe the other 3 rooms will be different, without maybe, because I already bought the wallpapers for the other bedroom, and it will be blue. So it's still somewhere on the way. Because of Chinese New Year, it's been delayed. So what is he doing now? He's not cleaning the floor. He's actually varnishing it. He bought varnish, whatever, lacquer, whatever, how you pronounce it. It's Russian. In Russian it sounds lac. I checked the spelling. It's completely French word, so it's lac. Right. So the price is $60 per gallon, right? And the same way he polished the previous layer of varnish off and made the wood. Right now I'm showing it with my with my hands. What did he do to the wood? So to make it even, absolutely polished, nice. No. So yeah, right. I'm not sure. I know that there are special types of equipment which you can apply, but we just use something that we have. We actually bought it. He bought it initially to polish the car's lights. You know that you can also polish them and they will be brighter. Right, so that's what what this room looks like now. We put the computer desk, which we had bought before last year, 2 years ago actually, when we just started. And it's my future potential bedroom. It's really dark. That's the first, my feeling about it. Why is it so dark? No, not these wallpapers. These wallpapers will go to the other room. I cannot find the picture for these wallpapers because I bought them on Team and they are on the way, and I cannot take a picture because it's really tiny small. So as soon as it arrives, you will see the process of installation. For now, it's going to be a surprise. It will be blue, but we're going to repaint this room anyway, because it's not going to be that dark blue. It's going to be light blue. For those who are still with us, it's almost the last room in this house, so get ready, we are almost done, finished here. So that's our closet room, the room which I'm not going to use because I don't have that many of clothes. Actually, I already got them. We arrived 2 years ago, as you remember, with only 4 suitcases. So we had 2 big suitcases for adults and 2 smaller suitcases for children. We didn't bring a lot of clothes. We arrived in January, so we had a lot of clothes on, and we just got maybe some photos, a little bit books. I have several books in Russian and Polish, and couple magazines in Finnish because we went through different countries on our way. And that's what we turned this room into the chaos. Right now it's chaos because we are not going to make any reparation in this room, so it's not going to be repainted or anything, so it's a clean room. We are not going to change it right now. That's why we put everything in it, because all other rooms are still under condemnation. Because in some rooms, in the other room, Sasha is still going to spray the paint, and he repainted the ceilings, and that's the only room which was quite freshly decorated before. And the bathroom is also it looked surprisingly fresh because they put stickers on the walls. I don't know why people put stickers on the walls in the bathroom. That's they're not gonna last long. We're gonna put the tiles. Not now, not this year, of course. We still have a lot of things to do. As usual, we look under the sink. The sink is in horrible condition, even though the bathroom looks quite okay. The sink has been leaking for a while, and all the wooden cabinet is rotten. Like, I don't understand people at this point. Okay, it started leaking. Get the materials, fix it. Why do you want to leak it? They just put some I'm lost with this word. Absorbents. Why? You don't want to know details, but they just look women pads for absorbing the liquids. And oh my, nothing personal, just business, right, guys? But you gotta fix it. If it's leaking, you gotta fix it, because now we need to buy the new cabinet because old wood is rotten in the bottom. Okay, and that's the last room in our house. That's the quality, how people made it. You see these wooden shelves? So I checked the pictures from the previous sale and from previous sale. So these shelves had been in this house for more than 20 years. That's how it was posted online for, like, I don't really remember, the sale 10 years ago or some time ago. So these shelves were still there. And they are in real good condition. That's hard wood, and they're absolutely nice. That's high quality. Respect, total respect to the person who did it. We are not even going to repaint them because they were freshly painted. I cleaned them. They were dusty on the bottom, on the top, and we actually find the Russian gun on these shelves. I mean, not the real gun, just the toy gun, Russian Kalashnikov gun. That was fun. Made in China most probably, but still. All right, then now we are outside. I should have taken a picture of that gun, right? Okay, later. It's still on the shelf. It's okay. So what do we possess? Now we are happy. Yeah, we are happy. We are happy American land owners officially, and we possess, partially bank possesses, but yeah, okay. We possess the land, about 0.03 acres. Yeah, right. It's a lot. It's more than I used to have in Rostov region, but it's less than my parents possess in Pavlodar. They don't possess it, they sold it. Okay, but they used to possess, and it's less than my sister possesses in Russia. Okay, but still it's in the middle of Gastonia. So, where else? Oh, one more room, sorry about that. So we've got a room and we've got a house where we're gonna keep our workers, because we really need to work on this land and we're gonna plant. Actually, I've already got instructions from my mom, because I posted the same video, a little bit shorter, maybe longer at some points, the same video. Yeah, as you notice, I'm again checking the equipment, how old it was. It's about 10 years old, so for this year it's gonna work. If it breaks down suddenly, I don't remember. I probably do have insurance, that the insurance will cover some brokerages of this equipment. I don't remember, not important, but probably, yeah, they talked me into this. I really don't like the notion of insurance, because I pay for something that will be happening or maybe not, so I don't know. I've never done this. So as you notice, this deck has some rotten wood, but while in the process of purchasing, the seller replaced them, because again, after not inspection, we had an inspection, and we had the bank Oh, I already forgot all the terminology. So the bank had inspection to approve the mortgage, the final approval of the mortgage. They had inspection around the house, and they made the owner change some wood on this deck, and they actually a little bit fixed the bathroom and on the sink areas, but not all. So it's still for us to do. And that's a little house, and it's open for renting. If you know anybody who is willing to rent a house in the territory of my house, it's open. It lacks some comfortable features. It doesn't have conditioner, but it has electricity inside. It really does. On the other part, there is one more entrance. I did not open it this time. It was locked. There was a locker, but it's still a house with an electricity, and there is even a little carpet right in this behind this door. So welcome. I'm gonna clean it now, so it's already not that cold in the morning. I'm gonna finish this video right now, not right now, in like 10 minutes, and then I will go and clean. If you notice, there is moss. There is moss on this wall, there is a moss on the house wall. So this tree, like this little bush tree, whatever it is, it's going to be forever gone from this place. Because as you notice, it already completed this damage to the walls. There are moss because it's a northern wall of the house. It doesn't see a lot of sun. It's not exposed to the sun. So yeah, and the roots of this tree also are going under the house, which is also not good work. It's gonna damage the basement. So that's our next trouble, getting rid of this grass, and all other grass. We're not going to plant potatoes. It's a Russian tradition. As soon as we bought the house in Rostov, we used to live, before this place, we lived in Rostov, in southern area of Russia. Every person who meet me, they ask, "Oh, you're from Russia. It's cold over there." You know, not everywhere. We lived in Rostov region. If you Google Rostov-on-Don, I will write it down in a second. So if you Google this territory, they live in the same climate zone as Gastonia. So for the last 10 years, we've been in the same climate zone. So there is no much snow, the same as here. No, maybe a little bit, but not as much. It's just say maybe for 2 days a winter. Yeah, we are checking equipment as normally, because we really need to be caught before you buy the house. When you rent property, you don't care. It's a landlord problem, not yours, right? But when you're buying, it's already your potential problem, so you need to know everything about your equipment. So, all right, that's how we bought the house. So yes, this rotten wood stock. Okay, I will show this in a minute. Hold on, hold tight. So, told you about the Russian tradition. So as soon as we just bought a house in Rostov, my mom also asked me how much the land is. Have you planted potatoes? What you gonna plant? We are not going to plant potatoes. No, we are not. Definitely. I might plant raspberries, strawberries, and bushes. Some black currant, or whatever bushes can grow here. Bushes that give food. Berry bushes. Maybe apricot tree. But I need to dig for this, and the ground is not it's not my favorite type of ground. And the favorite part of my husband's dream is a 2-car garage. It's leaking. You see the water over there. And the next video, which you can notice on my channel, is how I've been cleaning the territory around garage. Because I didn't check the fridge. Oi. Painted. He's still walking around. Oh my. Oh, washing machine.
It's always scary. I think there might be a light in there. Usually they have a light bulb somewhere.
It's okay.
Wow, there is a fan. No. Translating "na" means take it in Russian. Na, take it. Okay, so yeah, right. So why did he go up? Because I don't know why exactly. Just to check it out. Because it was raining, so it was really good time to check if there are any leakages on the roof. The roof was absolutely fine. It doesn't have a lot of. Again, we will have to review the warming system, isolation and warm materials on the roof. There is some, but not good. And the under the building warming is required to be done. Okay. So thank you all guys for watching that. I hope you didn't get really bored. So that's the thing which I told you about, the leaking garage, which I had been working on these days. And yeah, I changed it a little bit. Okay, let's look around. See, I took all this ground from this thing because there is a drain tube, and it has it has holes for the water to go into it, but it's been all covered with mud and leaves. So we just cleared this space, and theoretically this space should be lower so that the water could be wouldn't go, just stayed, be absorbed with the pipe, and then begun somewhere. The thing is, I don't really know where the pipe goes. All right. And yeah, I already cleaned the garage, and now I plan to clean the other wall. Which wall? That wall. That wall. Yeah, we are cleaning the territory little by little. And as I said, this dog got some new replacing woods. Yeah, we actually got some varnish on them by now. So thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Subscribe, comments and likes. Thank you again. And bye-bye. Пока-пока.